Hi there. How is it that we recognize someone in a crowd that we have never met? The subconscious mind picks up, and the nervous system, the subconscious mind and the nervous system picks up subliminal cues in somebody else, even though they haven't met them before. It's their first introduction to them. The subconscious mind and the nervous system picks up cues in that other person that it identifies with, that it recognizes, that it likes, that it dislikes. It picks up all these cues and you form an attraction to this person. When a man and a woman enter a romantic relationship, what causes them to be attracted to each other? It's all of these cues. So what happens is they fall in love with the aspects of the other person that are actually inside them. They also are attracted to the traits in the other person that they dislike about themselves. So everything that is in the other person, all the things that they love and all the things that they don't like, are in themselves. So you form this attraction, you form this romance, and you go into a relationship. And the first 3 months are honeymoon. But then the real work starts because you pick up on the things that you dislike, and what you do out of ignorance because you don't understand what projection is you then blame it onto the other person as it's their doing and their fault. But why is it triggering you so much if it's all about them? The reason why it triggers you is because it's reminding you of what is inside you that you dislike and that you haven't quite forgiven about yourself. So what do you do in a situation like that? You self-reflect. You go inside and you unpack what you don't like about yourself, and you form a healing bond through your resistance to that thing. You form a healing bond and you start to learn to love and accept the things about yourself that you don't like. That is what real love is. It's not only loving someone for what you like about them. Love is loving the hard stuff. It's being patient in the difficult times. It's sticking through it with them. It's holding space with them when they're struggling. That's what real love is. So why are you not offering it to yourself? So if you offer that love to yourself and you work through these issues that you dislike, you won't be as triggered by the other person because now you are taking responsibility. Then the other person's behaviors become about them. And then what you can do is you can offer them compassion. How can I be there for you? Because now you realize that that person is pointing and blaming fingers at you because they're struggling with themselves. So now you can hold space for them. Now you can love them through that difficult time in a non-patronizing way, because sometimes people feel like you are mocking them or you are minimizing them or you are patronizing them when you offer them love and they're struggling. So you've got to choose your words carefully. But basically, when he or she blames things onto you, or when you blame things onto he or she, all you're doing is you're projecting. You are finding fault in the other person of that which is inside you. And that's what you need to make peace with. So if you understand this, nothing is personal. Nothing. When someone attacks you, when someone swears at you, nothing is personal. It's that person's inner war they're having with themselves that they are projecting onto you. Now, I'm not saying that you mustn't that you must ignore when someone finds fault with you. As a conscious human being, I would go into it. I would self reflect and see if that is true, if there is something that I need to work on myself, and then work on it. Always work to self improve, to self reflect. Personal development, the more you can personally develop, the more you can be a match, a healthy match to someone else and form a deeper connection with them and a healthy relationship. The more you can work on yourself, the more you can offer love in turn and find the relationship that you really want, because you are now becoming relationship material by working on yourself. You're not expecting the other person to come and heal you. You are working on yourself. You're taking responsibility for all the parts in you that you need to forgive and heal. So yeah, it's it's quite a lot to chew. Nothing is personal. Absolutely nothing is personal. Whatever you see in someone else is really inside you. And whenever you are triggered, a hint to when you're being triggered is you are emotionally charged. Your blood boils, you heart palpitates, you get so upset and worked up. That is your button inside you. No matter what the other person is doing, somewhere inside you, you're feeling invalidated. You're feeling like, as a child, nobody took your needs seriously, and now it's happening again. So it's triggering that old wound. Every trigger in the present moment is an echo of the past. So it's not only about now, it's all the things in yourself from your childhood that you haven't healed that are being triggered now. So if you sit with that inner pain and you go into it, layer upon layer will lift, and you will start to see that deep down you're just really feeling like you're not going to get your love and connection needs met. You're not going to get your sense of belonging met. That you are feeling like you're going to be rejected or abandoned or something like that. Something like that is going on. And those are the aspects that you need to address, and you need to affirm to yourself that you will never let yourself go. You will always be there for yourself, and God is with you. God is welcoming these triggers so that you can heal all these parts of yourself that you need to heal and things that you need to address from the past. Whenever you are triggered or whenever you blame something onto someone else, ask them, in what way might this be true for me? Is it really possible to see and recognize a trait in another person if you do not already understand or possess that personality trait yourself? So that's powerful. All the projection parts of this video are taken from the New Insights Life Coaching Program. This is where I learned it, and I'm communicating it to you. It's very powerful, That's why Jesus said, "Forgive them, Father, they know not what they do." We're not taught these skills in school. We're not taught that we mustn't project. We're not taught about projection. We just learn to blame other people for whatever is going on inside us. So find ways in which you can grow. Listen to self-development podcasts. Form an emotional education for yourself so you can rise up above these these challenges, and pull close and form more intimacy in your relationships. We taught relationally. We're not taught relationally. We taught academically in school, So we have to educate ourselves relationally so that we can navigate our relationships in a healthy way, you know. And whatever the question, love is the answer. Whatever you do, do it with love, you know. Whatever that person's going through, even if they attack you, if you respond with patience and love, that person will always remember you for that, you know. You would have offered them space to heal. And in doing that, you will form a bond with that person that they will never forget. So, love is the answer to all the questions we face today. Thank you for letting me share.